Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, went from the bright lights of Hollywood to the regal halls of Buckingham Palace, a transformation as captivating as it is challenging. While her life may seem like a royal dream, it's far from simple. Becoming part of the British monarchy means stepping into a world bound by centuries-old traditions and strict protocols. Curious about the unexpected rules Meghan had to adjust to? In this video, we'll explore the fascinating and surprising guidelines she now follows as part of the royal family. Welcome back to The Wealthiest, where you will learn the ins and outs of the world's elite, how they live, and how they spend their accumulated wealth. Let's get started. Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, born Rachel Meghan Markle on August 4, 1981, in sunny Los Angeles, was once a part of a world entirely different from the one we see her in today. Before the crowns, the curtsies, and the royal rules, Meghan was like so many of us, a woman with dreams, navigating her way through life. She wasn't born into royalty. She was born into the glitter of Hollywood, a land where she carved her own path as an actress, humanitarian, and blogger. You probably remember her from Suits, where she played the savvy paralegal Rachel Zane. She spent 7 seasons there, from 2011 to 2018, leaving an indelible mark on television viewers. She also had her own lifestyle blog called The Tig, where she shared her thoughts on fashion, food, and philanthropy. She was married to film producer Trevor Engelson for 3 years before they divorced in 2014. That chapter of her life was closed, and Meghan, ever resilient, pressed forward. However, everything shifted dramatically when Meghan Markle said, "I do" to Prince Harry on May 19, 2018. Her wedding didn't just mark her entry into royalty, it catapulted her into a world where every aspect of her life became subject to strict protocols. She retired from acting entirely, and her focus shifted toward charity work and supporting Prince Harry in his royal responsibilities. But does giving up her Hollywood career seem like a small sacrifice in exchange for the royal life? Chapter 1. The Royal Glide. Let's start with something simple but crucial: walking down the stairs. You'd think this would be a no-brainer, right? We all walk downstairs daily without thinking twice. But in the royal family, descending stairs is an art form in itself. One of the strangest royal rules Meghan had to adapt to involves something called the glory glide. Royal women are trained to walk downstairs without looking at their feet. Yes, you heard that right. Despite often wearing elaborate gowns and sky-high heels, Meghan, like other royal women, is expected to descend stairs gracefully, with her chin parallel to the ground and without ever glancing down. Can you imagine? Walking downstairs in public while cameras are flashing and people are watching your every move, yet you're not allowed to check your steps. It sounds like a recipe for disaster, but there's a purpose behind it. Keeping the chin level maintains poise and elegance. This is what they call making a grand entrance. Chapter 2. The Royal Order of Walking and Seating. After mastering the royal glide, Meghan's adherence to royal protocol doesn't end there. Upon exiting the stairs, she must navigate the strict order of succession. Meghan, as Prince Harry's wife, is bound by a strict hierarchy that dictates her movements at formal events. Each step and seat is carefully preordained to ensure that the royal family's order is respected and the event maintains its dignified atmosphere. Imagine the pressure of having every move scrutinized. A single misstep could inadvertently disrupt the entire event. So Meghan's adherence to this royal dance is crucial in maintaining the event's elegance and flow. Chapter 3. The Duchess Slant. Now, if you think walking is hard, wait until you hear about sitting. In the royal family, even sitting down requires following protocol. Meghan, like all royal women, must adopt what's known as the Duchess Slant when seated in public. The Duchess Slant is a refined posture where you sit with your legs and knees together and slant your legs to the side. Crossing your legs at the knee is a big no-no. Princess Diana famously popularized this graceful pose, and now Meghan has perfected it as well. The slant not only ensures that royal women look elegant and poised, but also avoids unflattering camera angles. So, while this rule may seem restrictive, it's got a bit of a health benefit attached to it too. For someone like Meghan, who lived a more relaxed lifestyle before her royal transformation. Chapter 4. Modesty over glamour. Before Meghan Markle became a royal, she was known for her vibrant and daring style as an actress on Suits. Her wardrobe was a playground of sharp trouser suits, sleek dresses, and form-fitting leather pants. Each red carpet appearance was a masterclass in fashion, combining classic elegance with a touch of sultry flair. Meghan's approach to style reflected her love for French fashion's signature twist, where every polished look was intentionally balanced by a hint of dishevelment in her hair or makeup. But once she became a member of the royal family, the dress code became a lot more, well, restrictive. The royals have a very specific standard for how they should appear in public, and for women like Meghan, that means dressing modestly and always being impeccably put together. Gone are the days of off-the-shoulder dresses or short skirts. Royal protocol dictates that women in the royal family must dress conservatively and never wear anything that could be considered too revealing or attention-seeking. Chapter 5. Hats off to royal protocol. In the world of British royal etiquette, hats are more than just accessories. They are symbols of status and adherence to tradition. For Meghan Markle, adhering to the royal guidelines on hats has been a significant adjustment from her Hollywood days. Royal protocol dictates that hats should be worn during formal daytime events, particularly those that are associated with the monarchy, such as weddings, garden parties, and ceremonial occasions. However, the type and style of the hat must adhere to a specific set of guidelines. For instance, during her time as a senior royal, Meghan was often seen in sophisticated, wide-brimmed hats or fascinators designed to complement her ensemble while maintaining a conservative appearance. When it comes to tiaras, these are reserved for very special occasions and are a distinct symbol of status within the royal family. Traditionally, only married women in the royal family are permitted to wear tiaras, marking their elevated status and the formality of the event. Tiaras are typically worn for state banquets, weddings, and other grand ceremonies. They are often inherited or passed down through generations, with each piece holding significant historical and familial value. For her wedding to Prince Harry, Meghan Markle chose a stunning tiara that perfectly embodied the royal tradition. She wore the Queen Mary Diamond Bandeau tiara, a delicate piece adorned with diamonds and a central floral design, which was lent to her by Queen Elizabeth II. When I used to watch royal dramas, I always thought that any royal could just don a tiara whenever they pleased. Her journey from Hollywood's fashion freedom to navigating the intricate rules of royal headwear showcases her skillful balance between tradition and personal flair. But the rules don't end with headwear. They extend into every aspect of royal travel and dress code, even in the somber moments of life. Chapter 6. Ready in Black. The British royal family is legendary for its adherence to tradition, meticulous planning, and attention to detail, especially when it comes to travel. A key aspect of this preparation involves always carrying a black dress. This practice, rooted in royal history, ensures that family members are ready for any sudden occurrence, particularly the death of a loved one. The tradition dates back to a significant event in 1952 when Princess Elizabeth was in Kenya and her father, King George VI, unexpectedly passed away. Unprepared for this sudden loss, she had no appropriate mourning attire with her. For Meghan Markle, this rule was a big shift from her Hollywood days, where her travel wardrobe sparkled with red carpet glam and casual chic. Now, she packs a crucial black dress for royal protocol. But here's another surprising change: her makeup routine. Chapter 7. The no makeup look. Her Hollywood career was marked by a commitment to a flawless, camera-ready look, complete with smoky eyes, bold lips, and a bevy of beauty products. But as Meghan transitioned into royal life, she encountered a surprising new expectation: the no makeup look. Imagine her surprise when she discovered that royal etiquette favored a more natural, minimalistic approach to beauty. Gone were the days of meticulous makeup routines and high-impact cosmetics. Instead, Meghan had to embrace a subtler, understated elegance that aligned with the royal family's traditional standards. Early mornings were no longer about perfecting a smoky eye, but rather about starting the day with a cup of tea and preparing for a schedule packed with charity events, official visits, and public engagements. Her vanity table, once overflowing with the latest beauty products, now featured only the essentials. This transition wasn't just about scaling back on makeup, it symbolized a deeper shift from the dazzling world of Hollywood to the refined traditions of the monarchy. Despite these changes, Meghan has managed to infuse her natural beauty with a modern touch, proving that even with a pared-down makeup routine, she can still enchant the world. Trading bold makeup for regal poise, Meghan has shown that true sparkle can shine through even in the simplest of forms. Chapter 8. The Royal Manicure. Now let's dive into another royal surprise, nail polish rules. Yeah, you didn't see that one coming, did you? Meghan certainly didn't. Imagine this. You've spent years flaunting bold, edgy nail colors that scream personality, and suddenly, as a royal, it's all about soft, neutral shades. Goodbye electric blues and fiery reds, hello muted pinks and barely there beiges. Take Queen Elizabeth II's favorite ballet slippers by Essie. This pale pink has been her go-to for over 30 years. Think of it like the royal uniform for nails. The reason is, it's all about maintaining elegance and keeping attention on royal duties, not on your manicure. Meghan, ever the modern woman, had to trade in her Hollywood flair for a more refined, polished look, but she made it work. Her grace and style shone through in a whole new way, proving that even the smallest adjustments, like a simple manicure, can symbolize something much bigger. So, be honest, if you had to, could you give up your favorite bright nail color for a royal title? I mean, no more glitter, but you do get a tiara, so worth it, right? Chapter 9. No selfies, please. Before becoming a royal, Meghan was just like the rest of us when it came to social media. She had her own Instagram account, where she shared glimpses of her life, her travels, and her philanthropic efforts. She also ran The Tig, a lifestyle blog where she could connect with her audience on a personal level. But all of that changed when she married Prince Harry. The royal family has strict rules about social media, and Meghan had to give up her personal accounts entirely. No more selfies, no more candid snaps, no more direct connection with her followers. In fact, taking selfies with fans is generally frowned upon in the royal family. Meghan, along with other royals, is expected to maintain a degree of formality when engaging with the public. Instead of casual selfies, interactions are limited to handshakes, brief exchanges, and warm smiles. Meghan, who isn't just a duchess but also a beloved actress for many, might be especially missed in selfie opportunities. She has been seen at events politely informing fans that selfies are not permitted, reflecting her commitment to royal protocol. While fans might feel a pang of disappointment at missing out on a selfie with the Duchess, who offers a double dose of excitement as a royal and former actress, Meghan's adherence to these rules is part of her dedication to upholding royal traditions and maintaining a certain level of mystique. Chapter 10. The No Autograph Rule. In addition to the no selfie policy, Meghan Markle faces another constraint: the prohibition on signing autographs. This rule is not just about formality, it's a security measure designed to prevent forgery and maintain controlled interactions between royals and the public. Unlike her pre-royal days, where signing autographs was a common way to connect with fans, Meghan now navigates her public engagements without this personal touch. For someone accustomed to a more accessible and engaging lifestyle, this rule represents a significant shift. Chapter 11. The No-Touch Rule. Here's something most people don't know about royal protocol. There's a very clear rule about physical contact. Instead, handshakes are the preferred form of greeting. This rule applies not only to fans, but also to celebrities and dignitaries that the royals meet during official events. Unlike her previous life in Hollywood, where a hug or a touch was common in public settings, the royal family maintains a no-touch rule to preserve a dignified and respectful atmosphere. Despite this, Meghan and Harry have been known to break from protocol when meeting children or individuals with whom they feel a special bond, offering a rare glimpse of their personal warmth. Yet, for the majority of their public interactions, Meghan has embraced this more formal approach, balancing her innate warmth with the refined standards of royal conduct. Chapter 12. Beyond Citizen Rights. As an actress and advocate, Meghan has always used her voice to speak out about issues close to her heart and support the political stands. But in the royal family, public speaking is a tightly controlled affair. Every speech, every interview, every public statement is carefully vetted and approved by royal aides. Meghan's speeches are no longer just her own. They reflect the values and positions of the royal family as a whole. This shift from personal advocacy to royal formality is significant and challenging. Moreover, royals, including Meghan, are prohibited from publicly expressing personal opinions on political matters or participating in voting. Such actions could be perceived as endorsing or opposing public policies, which could undermine the royal family's neutral stance. For Meghan, who once thrived on her ability to speak candidly, adapting to these constraints represents a complex balance between her personal voice and the demands of royal protocol. Totally. While Meghan Markle's life may seem like a fairy tale from the outside, the reality is far more complex. From mastering the art of descending stairs with grace to following a strict dress code and adhering to royal etiquette in every interaction, Meghan has had to adapt to a world governed by centuries-old traditions. While she has brought her own flair and modernity to her role as Duchess of Sussex, it's clear that being part of the royal family comes with its own set of sacrifices and challenges. But apart from all the struggles, one thing is for sure: Meghan has navigated these rules with poise, proving that while she may have traded in her Hollywood freedom for royal duty, she has never lost the essence of who she is. Rachel Meghan Markle, the girl who dared to follow her heart. If you liked our video, please leave a comment letting us know what you liked and why. And be sure to subscribe to our channel to show your support and not miss any upcoming content. We look forward to seeing you in our next video. Until then, dream big and shoot for the stars.